Hey y'all, I'm Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm new, so welcome to both of us. Like, we both brand new. We both new brand. Right now I am going through the holiday Olympics, like where you're trying to get everything done before the holiday. Down in Lower East Side at the Tailor today. With my male companion. Of course, he's want to be super black, like he just dropped something off a few days ago and now I want to go pick it up before the holidays. We're planning to go down to Delaware and probably Pennsylvania for the holiday. I'm hoping to find some thrifts or something cool, something shoppable so I can take y'all with. But we'll see. Mainly just going out to see family, and we have some dinner reservation on Christmas. I'm nervous about that because I don't know where I'm going, so I'll let y'all know if it's good or not. Like, I love to eat. Like, that's like my favorite pastime. I'm not a foodie, but I'm like real heavy in the big back Olympics, like, so I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. So y'all, how we on the way to the Tailor, and he's parking and getting his stuff ready to get out of the car to go on the Tailor, and I'm just sitting here. How he dig like in his little console and was like, yo, you know that you forgot this in here? I'm like I just started dying laughing. But like, he was just so annoyed, like, why is this in here? You would think that I had like used it and it's just sitting in here in the car. Like, he's bugging out, so it's out in the open, like where you can see it. So I'm like, well, let me just put it in the middle console part. And the look he gave me was like, why does it even need to be in here at all? Like, bro, like, what if I had an emergency? Like, why this can't be in here? But I am like so annoying because my job be having these in the bathroom, like, just for free. And anytime I'm in the bathroom, I always got to take one, even if it's not the time to have one. I don't know. It's giving kleptomaniac, but I don't know. Like, when I see free stuff, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take it. Like, I don't know.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Maybe it's from being from the hood, being from Brooklyn. I don't know. But if something is free, it's me. Like, I'm going to just have it. But I'm just mad annoyed that he was annoyed that it was in the car. Like, why? I'm a woman. Like, I'm going to have these around. Like, period. Like, sir. I noticed that I have on this sweatshirt that I had thrifted some years ago from Urban Jungle. And the funniest story about it is that I just really love like gray sweatshirts, like school, collegiate style things. And I picked this sweatshirt up and I'm just like, oh, I really like it, and I'm gonna like buy it and crop it. So I bought it and I cropped it. I never really paid attention to like what school was on it, what name was on it. I just bought it because I really liked it, and green is my favorite color, so I was just like, whatever. And it's embroidered on here. It's not like a screen print or printed. So I was like, ooh, I really like this. And I feel like it was like really like maybe $15 or something like that. But anyway, a few weeks ago, I went to like my homegirl. She was having a kickback at her house, and some of her homeboys are from uptown. And I had on this sweatshirt and we were like all talking, and then they just stopped like, wait, hold on. You went to school in the Bronx? And I'm like, bruh, the Bronx? They like, yeah, you got on a Stevenson sweatshirt. So apparently this school is in the Bronx, and it was a bad school back in the day. I don't know how it is now, but it's crazy because usually when I like something and I'm in a thrift store, like, I'll look it up, like look the school up. But this time I didn't do it. So I just been walking around, and people probably been thinking that I'm from the Bronx or I went to the school forever. And I had no idea like where the school was, what it was about, nothing. Just outside, oblivious, wearing it. Like, I don't know. I could have been like set tripping. Like, some girls from Stevenson could have came up and like jumped me or something. Like, I don't even know. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Like, I was bugging out for that. But it did open up a big conversation about like school and like things that we used to do back in high school. So again, like, even though this situation was like a snafu because I should have really paid attention and looked up what I was wearing, but it did open up a big dialogue about high school and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. We had a lot of things in common, and this is just all a part of what I be saying about like vintage items and things like that really being like conversation pieces for reasons like this. So I think that was pretty cool. But it was funny that I had no idea what the hell I had on. After talking about him real big, calling him black and all of them things, I ended up taking the pants that I thrifted into the Tailor. And what I told y'all in the thrifting vlog, that he was going to take it out of the booty seam, and he did. After we finished with the Tailor, we headed uptown to go to the mall, to go to the Gap to pick up this belt that he wanted to get. Socks. I love a sock. I be loving these speckled socks. Outfit of the day, wearing my favorite Lee beanie with this rave review coat, my Stevenson Da Bronx sweatshirt, Zara jeans, North Face Gucci boots, and that vintage Shanae. The men's section in most places be fire. It's the hilarious thing ever because, bro, where is your jeans?
Listen, I know what it's going to be, you know what I mean? I could tell what it's going to be. Pretty lit.
You don't have no bell loops, sirs. What's gonna happen here? Ooh. This winter wonderland is insanity. I woke up and was getting dressed, and then the next minute I came back to the window and it's a whole winter wonderland wood forest outside. I don't understand. Good morning, y'all. About to take this little road trippage voyage down to Delaware. Have a little late start today. And I don't really have no snacks, but I've never really been like the big snack girl unless it's gonna be like a really, really long road trip. I think as long as I get me a BLT or a bacon egg and shiz before we go, I'll be okay, because I really have like the bladder of a 2-year-old. Like, give me something to drink and I'm gonna be the PP girl the entire ride. Like, we're gonna have to stop every 5.5 seconds. So yeah, snacks is not really a good idea for me. I'm never prepared. Well, I guess I am prepared because I don't want to be stopping every 5 seconds. But I really hope that I'm going to do my Googles and hope that I can find like some thrifts or some thriftiness in Delaware while I'm out there, because I've never like done the thrifts and stuff. But I love going outside of New York City to see what the thrift stores have, because it's actually like thrifty. It's actually cheap. I should be able to go and see some clothes and be some clothes, because, you know, I want to see all of the things. I'm the player from the Himalayas. But yeah, excited about what I'm gonna find. Like, I really just don't know. Like, I'm liking the non-planage, the serendipity. Like, I'm always like in control. I want to be in control all the time. And my boo Thangy, like, he is very free. Like, he is the freest of people. Like, he should be the free people store. He don't want to make no plans. He just want to get up and go. And I love that for him. And I'm starting to like it for me too, because being controlling is it's stressful, actually. So yeah, excited about that. Excited to see what we're going to get into. Going along for a little adventure, and I'm going to take y'all along with. Leaving New York to come to Costco in Delaware is insanity.
This one over here is 20.
Look at my sister Rita with the vintage duster itch. You don't want to travel back with it?
I don't want to travel back with this.
I'm
tired of spending money already.
Joseph's. You the one that wanted to cook. I don't understand. It should be called Delaware Nowhere because it's giving the hills have eyes. Better than this, than you, probably.
No, you can't even say it right.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better than you.
Eventually,
what?
Confidence is not even there, bro. I can hear it in your chat.
After I get a few,
once I shoot you down.
After I get a few go rounds, I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna be real stealth. And just,
shine you down.
It's gonna be blim blimmities all over you.
You hit the ground. Bang, bang.
You hate it. Bang bang, I shot you down. Bang bang, you hit the ground. Bang bang. Fun fact: I used to be a gift wrapper at Bloomingdale's during my high school and like early college years, so I'm kind of nasty at this. Know what I mean? Look at them. They so beautiful or whatever. I say you lucky they didn't come in women's sizes. I would have been your twin. I really like them. Like, this part is giving like varsity. Patchy. I love them. It's like the best gift I got in a long time. A vlogger camera. The Instagram girly tapping. They got your gift for you to cook, for you to bang some pots and pans. Yes.
I love our pot. It don't turn colors or...
Yeah, I love a great pan. Hey y'all, so it is Christmas Day, and I normally don't celebrate Christmas. I just like to like vacate from New York when it gets cold, like during the Christmas season. Ever since like my mom passed, like holidays have been really hard for me, honestly. My family never was really big on celebrating Christmas though, because like
I grew up in a single parent household. Like my mom was like really struggling to raise my brother and I. So Christmas was never like, ooh, a fun time for me growing up. So I never really carried on that tradition like as an adult. But growing up and dating people who don't have those same type of values and they want to celebrate Christmas, I always try to like lean in for them because I don't have anything against it. It's just very much like a consumer holiday, like any other holiday, in my opinion. So it's just go out and spend money, and money to me doesn't equate the value of love and companionship and what you mean to one another. It was actually pretty, like very nostalgic. Like it really fed my inner child. Like I felt like having a tree and seeing gifts under the tree and like actually buying gifts for his folks and stuff like that. It was really cute. And then waking up this morning to like his dad making breakfast and us unwrapping our gifts. But he got me the Osmo Pocket 3, the creator edition, and it has like all of these gadgets for you to vlog, and it comes with a microphone and a tripod, and it's so sleek and small, and I'm excited to take it out and use it because it is like really a vlogger camera. And so far, outside of the fashion content, of course I'm gonna show that, but I've really enjoyed like vlogging, like just talking to y'all and taking y'all out with me. So I'm excited to use it. It's the thought, right? It's the thought of somebody investing in you, like him seeing that I'm taking my YouTube journey seriously and investing in getting me the tools for success to actually continue and be excited to want to create this content and show up for myself and show up for y'all continuously. So he's going to cook dinner later, some lamb chops, some mashed potatoes, some asparaguses, and then we're going to dinner later in Philadelphia proper.
I never ever learn you anything, add a little sour cream to your mashed potatoes. Game changer. Lamb, that's my favorite red meat ever. Okay, Chef Bayardee. Oh no, really busty yucky. Look at this big one. On my way to this surprise mystery dinner. And I really just did some tinted moisturizer and some concealer. Nothing too crazy. I just want to look like a person. I'm not trying to like put foundation and all of that jazz on. Okay, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shaky about going out to eat on Christmas Day for dinner, but it's actually pretty genius. No traffic, like the spot was empty, it's giving big baller. We bought out the restaurant all to ourselves. The experience overall was a 12 out of 10. Like, I love an Asian feng shui, and this definitely did not disappoint. Like, the wagyu, all of the fish was fresh, the dessert was to die, and it was just like a private show, and everything was immaculate. Like, the caviar, mad good. This was my favorite. It was a scallop, and I like this sea urchin soup. But overall, fantastic. And because we were the only resi for the night, we got all of the 5-star treatment. Hey y'all, so the deets on dinner. I should have already realized that it was going to be like some Asian something just because they don't celebrate the same holidays as we do. So we ended up going into Philly proper for some omakase. Like, I really have learned to love omakase over the years. Like, I'm usually a big sushi girl. And when I see like the sashimi or like just like omakase style where it's just like the rice with the raw fish on top, I never used to like even want any counterparts of it. Like, absolutely not. But a homegirl of mine, Jessica, like, she always goes and she put me on, and I really love it. Omakase means chef's choice. So they basically bring you out whatever it is that they have in their fridge, whatever is the fresh catch for the day, and they prepare 16 courses for you with that. And it was really nice. I would have never in a million years thought that this was something that he was going to plan, because I've been wanting to go like take him for a while now, but he's not like really into sushi that much. So totally surprised that he was thoughtful enough to take us there. And it was really good. Like, the courses were really thought out. They had a combination of like hot and cold aspects to really like balance out the meal for the night. We had sake And it was really good. Like, Asian aesthetic to me is like top tier. Like any kind of food that I ever want to go eat is always like Asian on the top of my list. Like any Thai, any Szechuan, anything of that ilk is like really my thing. And the next is probably like Italian. So I was excited, and it really gave like private dinner, like buy out the bar. That's what it gave. It was nobody else there. It was just him and I there for dinner. It was just so beautiful. Like it gave big romantic energy, and I really liked that. I enjoyed it. Would highly recommend. And that might just be a thing. Like if I don't go away for Christmas, like go out to eat at some Asian spot, because they don't have the same holidays as us. So they're open and they're willing to welcome you to come spend your money for Christmas dinner. I loved it. Yo, everybody is so friendly. Like this man's dropping by, because I'm sitting on the porch right now, if y'all can't tell. He's just like driving by and waving. I don't know this man from nowhere. If we were in New York, we probably would have just mugged each other and kept on going with our business. I wanted to clarify some things, provide some info, provide some insight, and let the record reflect. Because the comments is a lot of comments. There's a lot of nice ones, constructive ones. We love those. I love constructive criticism, feedback, because you can go and construct something, right? You could take that smart information and go make your own opinion. So I love those, like the people that are giving me like their input based upon like their life and the experiences that they have gone through. Absolutely love, because this is something that you have lived. There are a lot of comments that are being made out of fear. And I don't operate there. Like I'm never gonna make a choice thinking that it's gonna fail. Like who does that? So I've already like weighed my pros and cons and know like what to expect and things of that nature. We both are very low risk. We are single people. We don't have children. So if anything goes kaput, it's just him and I walking away from the situation. But like I said, I don't go into anything prepared to fail. So I'm not really worried about that. A little background, I have known let's just say not even let's just say, but my sister calls all of the boys Harpos, right? All of the boys that she dates, if I date somebody, they're Harpo. So if you ever hear me say Harpo, I'm talking about my male companion, my boo thing, all of the things. And I call men Rahims just because I love a stereotype, like Raheem, up to no good, whatever, all of the trust issues that most women have with men, like that's where like Raheem comes from. So if you follow me on Instagram for long enough, people will be like, oh, Raheem, like when I posted that I got the video, this camera for Christmas, everybody was like, oh, Raheem did good. But that Raheem is not his name, but I just call men Raheems. So that's that, just in case you ever hear me say, oh, Raheem or Harpo, like I might be talking about my male companion. But any hoodles, it's constructive criticism we love. I appreciate that. I tolerate that here. I'm not here to rule with the iron fist. I want to hear your thoughts. Like I'm sharing with you because I want to hear your feedback. But like being unsavory, like I'm not gonna entertain it. Or I might actually, because I be having a lot of time. Like out of all of the growth and therapy that I've done, the one thing that can't really seem to escape me is like petty Patty, petty Patricia. She's gonna come out like she has the time. So if you have something unsavory to say, I welcome it. Say it, but just know that it's most likely going to be a rebuttal, because I'm going to go and look at your channel. I'm going to go look at your Instagram, your TikTok, and find something to write back. So if you're not ready for the war, you should just keep it cute, because I'm going to go on your page and wonder why it looked like your knees is put on backwards. Like, that's just where I am. Like, girl, like, your whole knees is on backwards. Like, what? I don't understand what we're even talking about here. Like, I get petty like that. So, if you don't want it, like, just don't do it. Like, that's that's all I'm saying. But, anywho, I've known Harpo. I've known Harpo for over a decade at this point. We met in our 20s. And then we reconnected again in our 30s. In our 20s, we both were young. Our values were very different. Now that we have met, we align on a lot. Me being so hyper independent, it is tough, like, to live with somebody. I haven't lived with anybody since my dorm years at Morgan. So me just being the boss of me and waking up, and if I want to leave these dishes or if I don't want to take out this trash, like, not so much. You can't really do that too much when it comes with cohabitating with somebody. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, not the fear of any of the regular mundane man women stuff. It's just more so like relinquishing control, like being a compromising person, being a thoughtful person with your partner. We both are the youngest children from our maternal parents. I'm the youngest kid. My brother is like 9 years older than me, and his brother is the same deal. So we both come from an environment of being like spoiled, having the last word, not really having to share too much, and then coming together in that situation, and then having somebody else to account for and to answer to. It's big, and I'm an alpha woman because I've been on my own for so long, and he's an alpha male. So that's what more so I'm talking about, like the clashing on a how-to book, not really like a how to do it, because you shouldn't be doing it. A lot of the comments, I will say, are very supportive, very encouraging, and I love that. Like, I'm always going to acknowledge that. I appreciate y'all for seeing me and pouring into me, because that's fire. Like, some of y'all I don't know. Some of y'all I do know from Instagram, and it's always been like very empowering and very insightful, and you just feel loved when like people you don't know especially like pour into you and support the things that you're doing. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. But the unsavory stuff is just like, I'm never ruling with an iron fist. Like, I want to hear what y'all have to say, because I be wilding a lot. I wild out a lot. Sometimes I don't be thinking straight, and I welcome constructive criticism. Love that, because like I said, with the construction you could go build something with people just saying anything because it's Tuesday. Like, y'all could keep it. Like, I don't really just keep it. I really just don't want it. If you don't have anything nicey to say, then like we just too old. We too old for it at this point. I feel like I cleared up all of the confuzzled confusion that might be happening around this topic. I'm hoping to go to some thrifts. Like, I looked up a few of them around this area, like not too far from where we are. And like there's some Goodwills and some Salvation Armies and like a few other ones that seem like they might just be like native to here. So I want to kind of go and check those out, hopefully, and see what they have. I'm not really in the market to buy anything, but I love when you go to other states. Like, when you go to other states, you usually find so many great thrift finds, because the type of people is just so vast. Like, you have your older people that might be donating their things from 10 years ago, so some really great vintage pieces, and then you have the younger people that might just have outgrown some trendy stuff. So I feel like it's a great mashup of what you might find in the thrifts when you go to other states, especially the more southern states that you go to. The thrifts are actually thrifty. They're affordable. And they sometimes have really good stuff. They have like gems. So any times that I have ever gone like thrifting, like in Baltimore or Virginia, like I love Virginia and Baltimore thrifts. They're usually so good. Because they got like flavor out there. Like, although they be like, oh, you from Baltimore, you a Bama, like they be dressing and finessing out there. I'm not even gonna hold you. So I like to go out to like Baltimore and VA to do some thrifting, but I haven't done any out in Delaware, and I've been out here a few times, so we're gonna see what I could find. Hopefully I find something cute, even if I don't get it. Like, I'm just interested to see like what their feng shui is out here. Like, what y'all got, what y'all wearing. Speaking of what y'all wearing, I'm definitely wearing Harpo's shell jacket. This jacket is so fire. It is a Vivienne Westwood Palace collab, and it's just like, like a shell jacket that goes over like a hoodie or maybe a sturdier jacket, or on top of like your snow gear. So it's not like windbreaker, but it's very waterproof, and the print on it is just, it's obscene. Like, it's absurd. I'm gonna try to show y'all, but yeah, it's like just gorgeous. And I love to like wear my male companion's clothes. Like, if we dating, like, just assume that my closet has doubled, because it's just an extension of your closet is like now basically mine. I can fit a lot of his stuff. And he be wearing my stuff too, so I'm excited. As soon as he bought it, or as soon as he said that he wanted it and he was buying it, I had already had some plans for it. Like, oh, this is gonna be ours. Like, it is just such a good piece. It's a goodie. So my stolen outfit for thrifting is the Palace Vivienne Westwood shell jacket with my Zara jeans and my Margiela tabby boots and my Shanae We went to the Goodwillage, and I'm not gonna hold you, like the Goodwill, it really gave nothing. Like it really disappointed me. Like I was for sure certain that the Goodwill was gonna have at least one or two things, but it really gave rainbow. All right, y'all. So initially with Plato's Closet, I thought it was a lemon, but upon further inspection, they had really, really good sneakers. So if you're into sneakers and you don't want to buy on a resale market and you're not too far from Delaware, like check it out. This is not what I'm looking for. Soups chaotic. Okay, with these threes.
$85. And this is brand new.
Dunks. I had these and I sold them.
What size in? I was looking for these.
They got some sneakers. 125 for these, and they in great shape too. It's not like kilt. Delaware, I hate that y'all did me. Why y'all did me like this? Y'all ain't got nothing. It was grand opening, grand closing. Like I came outside for the fresh air at this point. Like just went sightseeing because it ain't no closes out here. I'ma stick to my Baltimores, my Virginias, my DC, my Philly John vintage shopping because hello, I didn't know what happened in here. Like I'm fake sad. I thought I was gonna find something. Like I just had a whole heap of nothing. Nothing is mine. Nothing is mine. I'm disappointed in y'all, man. Hey y'all, hey, I quite literally just got in from Delaware. I realized that I was away this Thursday, so I'm gonna have some unboxings for y'all in the new year. Like, let's just start the first Sunday of the year in abundance and mad things and numerous goods that I'm gonna unbox and share with y'all. And I realized I won't talk to y'all until the new year. So we're not gonna get corny like the older people do and be like, oh, I ain't seen you since last year. Or, I'm not gonna see you until next year. Or you ain't wash up since last year. We're not gonna do all of that. But do your mood boards, your vision boards, write everything down, what you want to work on, what you want, what you need, and what you want to be manifesting for the new year. 2025, I never feel like the new year is coming at the end of the year because in real life, the new year is in like March or like April or something. Like whenever like spring and stuff really starts to bloom, that's the new year for me. I don't believe in starting a new year around like revolving around dead things. Like nothing is alive right now. Like I don't feel like that's very new anything for me. Unboxings next Sunday, 2 words, can't wait. It's going to be really unridiculous. I don't even remember what I ordered, so I don't even know what to foreshadow and tell y'all that it's coming, which is unridiculous in itself. Like, but I don't be embarrassed. That's the thing. I'm not embarrassed about it. Like, I'm insane. But thank y'all for watching and coming along with me on my mini road trip. Love you the mostest. Mean it. Bye.